Let me just stick it like that.
You meant to wear it right.
I think we're up and running. We are. Welcome to another episode of Takeover. Bachelor of Paradise. Got some very special guests with us this evening. Pretty excited to be here. Who knows what's going to happen on the show tonight, but excited to rip into it. Alexandra and Nation, of course, all-round legend. No doubt you've seen her on The Bachelor. Model mum. Bit of a musical. Well, she's on the wine tonight, which is fantastic. And from the Bachelor realms, Jared Woodgate, mate. Thanks for joining us. Military trained. What do you got in the hand there? You're smashing some waters there, staying hydrated.
I haven't had a drink in 2 weeks.
Dry July.
Oh yeah, Jared. That's great. Wish I could say the same for myself. Homeschooling's rough, guys.
Yeah.
As I'm just like crying myself.
Just stay sober till recess. That's the main rule.
That's it.
With homeschooling, I think. What's been happening today, guys? What have you both been up to? Just excited for Bachelor in Paradise, or what's been going on?
Absolutely. Well, I homeschooled today, so this is my vice now, just to relax, have a wine, and just watch some trash TV that I was once upon a time on.
Alex, are you on the Source at 3:01 p.m. pretty much?
I'm on the Source at 12:01 p.m. Kels.
That's the honest answer. Yeah, I've heard it's more efficient. Homeschooling, you can get through heaps more stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just one-on-one.
I'm more motivated.
Let's get them out of here. Pack them up. What about you, Jared? You've had some lonely birthdays of late. You've been in ISO. What's happening?
Well, I've been on the winery, so I've just spent the last 4 or 5 weeks here straight. And, I mean, it's not a hard place to be stuck at, but I can tell you what, I can't wait to...
I could picture worse places, Jared.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. It just means I work more hours and get more done. Because there's nowhere to go. It's just me and the animals, basically.
So are you completely alone up there? What's going on?
I got Mum here tonight. She's sitting next to me.
Yeah, she is. Looking fantastic.
Alone,
Mrs. Woodgate.
Other than that, I'm normally here by myself Monday to Wednesdays.
Yeah. Mum going to cook up tonight, or just come around and check out Bachelor in Paradise, or what's happening?
Well, Mum and I live together Wednesday onwards. So Mum just cooked dinner and we just smashed it down, and we're going to do our own personal little goggle box together.
Yeah.
I want to know, how does Mum go watching now that you know what you know, having had your son on a show like this, how do you go watching it? Because you'd obviously have the ins and outs. You're privy to what happens on these shows. So how does it feel for you watching?
It's probably more interesting now that it's really weird, but probably a little less stressful.
Yeah, because your son's not involved.
Than it was last time, particularly the first show. So it's all good now. We can just laugh, and Jared's not drinking, but I am.
Oh, gee,
that's
totally fine.
Mum's the drink on Hump Day.
That's it.
A whole new spin-off show just with Mums on the Source.
She loves a Riesling.
Very, very.
Don't we all, Jared? Don't we all?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, it's just started, and straight into the Kieran and Renee drama.
Oh, he's leaving.
Oh, yeah, he's leaving. Yeah, right.
Everyone's leaving.
Hey, I threatened to leave, and I got stuck there for another month. So.
Oh, yeah, no, they really win.
You've got to be careful what you threaten on reality TV, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm about 30 seconds behind you guys because I'm on 10 play on the app, so I'm just...
Okay.
I'm on the
Actually,
lag.
the only person I remember that walked out after saying they would was Leah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
So well done, Leah.
Yes.
Yep, you're the only one that's done it.
Yeah. Kudos, Leah.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's so funny because you see them all hugging each other and stuff, and it's like everyone knows what's going on, but they all act like they don't.
And the music makes it even worse. Like
I know. It's so curated.
like a guy's going to come out of the woods with a knife and start stabbing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the producers take you away and they're like, come on, we'll make it better. Stay for 10 more days.
Or we could label it, I know what you did last summer. Appearance.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
boy.
no.
No, what?
The way things were tonight, like, you know what, I'm absolutely done with this. I don't want to do Paradise no more. I'm trying to go home. I thought I could do it. I thought I could put a brave face and be like, yeah, soon. It's all good. But
I do feel sorry for him though, because you're so like vulnerable and your emotions can just get the best of you in these environments.
I do have feelings for
Yeah, but do you think he's got these emotions because he knows he's going to get caught out? Or do you think it's...
I think it's because he knows what he's done wrong. And I don't know, maybe there's guilt there, maybe he feels stupid. I think what he's been called out for is huge. Like going onto a bachelor or bachelorette and having a girlfriend or boyfriend back at home. That's
she's feeling guilty for.
kind of not how the show works.
One of the things being that when Kieran left the Bachelor.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we were in Bali, he was telling us how much he was, not much he was trying to get out of the back. Go to Bali.
Yeah.
I deserve to be here. Do you want to explain when it
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, he just looks devastated. Yes, you do. You do want to be here.
Yeah, he does.
Well, yeah. So he'll stay with Jess for the night, and Jess will make it all better. Wake up the next day.
Someone else will walk in.
Someone else always does.
Are we gonna have a wager on how many was he on his side, or
Are we gonna what? Say that again.
are we gonna have a wager on how many girls he gets on his side and how many girls he gets off his side?
Oh, I like this. I feel like I feel like he's the type of guy to just reel them in. He just reels them in. I hate to say the term, but it's a bit of gaslighting.
Yep. Okay.
Would you agree?
Yeah. Look, I mean, he's showboating, and that's for sure, and he's enjoying it. I mean, he did leave the Bachelorette with the nation loving him.
Yes.
Quite apparent. And I just think he's taken off. But
I think the thing, Kieran, you know, he says I've owned my shit. I've said that I cheated on you. I've said this, but he said it in a way that kind of he leaves things out. He doesn't tell the whole story.
there's more to it.
Oh, there's always more to it.
There's always more to it. I honestly, I met him in Bali, and there's a lot out there.
Oh, there is, and I think people think that they're untouchable and that they're safe with their bro code.
Yeah, they're far from that. And at the moment, there is no bro code.
Yeah.
Look, I like Tim. I don't mind Tim. He is.
Oh no, I like Tim. I actually have a soft spot for Tim.
Yeah, he's just over the top.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Tim's intentions are good.
Oh, okay. When Jamie talks, can we listen? Because he.
Yeah, I love Jamie.
So yeah, it's and that's what it's like.
Oh.
Seriously.
So I
What was going on here?
Oh no.
So he goes.
Everyone's going on.
You're not going. I'm 100% going. You're not for me. I have moral standpoint and listen to you. Should go in listen to me. No one's judging your morals, bro. You're just being Tim.
You're just being Tim.
And I'm really upset. Yeah, I'm coming out like myself. Not your best mate. It is about me.
Where's he going?
I think he's trying to find a flight. He's even got his backpack on.
Like he's going full turbo. He's just packed everything.
Oh, Jamie's crying. Oh, no.
Those Aussie nets.
Oh, Jamie.
Now is he 40 and I'm 27 and I'm fathering him.
Oh.
Come on, man. Look how much you've hurt your own now. You can stay. It's your journey. You know, it's on your own. That's why you don't need to hold
Oh, I feel sorry for Jamie. I feel like maybe there was a few wines involved in this conversation.
Yeah. Well, he's got the red wine in his hand.
Yeah.
Stop.
Like a married couple.
I know they do. They have this real bromance, Tim and Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jamie.
I do kind of like Jamie though. I don't know. I have this soft spot. So I was the stage 5 clinger in my season.
Yeah.
You got the same edit. Jamie got it as well, and I feel like even when I watched your season, and I was like, what are they doing to this man? Like, I just feel like, you know, they put different music over us.
Yep.
They
cut and edit.
They cut and change things to put it into different contexts. And I remember seeing your season and going, they're doing the exact same thing. What they did to me, to Jared, I remember thinking, this poor bastard.
We give them the material.
We do, of course, and because we're genuine people as well. Like, we don't come from a place that isn't authentic. We just say how it is, and we wear our heart on our sleeve. So they just kind of take our vulnerability and just run with it.
I muck around with 10 play for a few minutes. I come back and it's a help group for people who've been on reality TV. I love it.
Oh.
It amazes me that you know, we've all had moments, I guess, where producers have tweaked certain things and certain you know, ingredients and so forth. But it's always, I agree, it's always a bit upsetting. It's always a bit hurtful.
Well, I kind of think it's one of those things that's actually like when I saw my edit, it wasn't like, I can't believe you've done that to me. It was more for me as someone who was dealing with viewers and trolls. It was more confusing for me to be like, I can't believe these people think that of me when that's just not who I am. And it took me a long time to be like, you know what, why do I care about people that I don't even really know and don't, you know, they aren't in my atmosphere unless I let them, you know. It was something that I really struggled with because, you know, I came from a place where I'm like, I'm a likable girl. Like, I don't understand why people are hating. But, you know, it is something where, like, I did understand the whole concept of, on these shows, you've got a role to play and they pick that role for you. They would give you your character without you even choosing what that is.
Oh, 100%. And I think TV can always turn up certain aspects of
Totally.
personality. And, you know, we've all got likable aspects. We're all got unlikable aspects.
Unlikable. Yeah, that's right.
So, you know, that's what makes it human and rounded in real life. But, you know, if you amplify the likable stuff, you're a legend and everyone thinks you're, you know, a king or a queen. If you amplify the shitty stuff, then, you know.
It's better TV.
You're an idiot on Instagram the next day, yeah.
It's a weird bubble anyway.
What have I missed? What's going on in Bib tonight? What's
Okay, so Jamie's crying. Jamie's upset because Tim's leaving. They've got a bromance.
Uh-huh.
And he does not want Tim to leave him. So Jamie's really, really upset.
Okay.
But it's because, like, Jamie's like his, I think he relies on Jamie to build him up and pep him up and have his back. Yeah, and it's kind of like that's his comfort blanket. You know, I think we all have our comfort person.
Yeah.
In these shows, like if it's The Bachelor or The Bachelorette or Bachelor in Paradise. Would you agree, Jared? You've got your person, that's your comfort person.
My comfort person when I was there was Jake.
Yes, Jake's a legend.
Yeah, because we were actually roomies. So we spent a lot of time together and we were there to the end together. So it was pretty cool. And just build a bond with somebody.
Yes.
And they can see how you're reacting to something, or if something's upsetting you, they feel you inside. And you know, better understanding for them. And you definitely need that
you do.
Inside. Because, I mean, a month on that island is not going through where it really gets you.
Yeah. My comfort person was Alicia.
I suppose it's a big part of keeping sane as well, having someone there with you to you know.
Just someone you can download to.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Oh, they're going to I mean, you get a lot of downtime when you're there, and it's. I mean, you don't know what to do with yourself.
Mm. You're in your own head a lot of the time. Oh yeah, because Britt's with Tim, and Tim hasn't said anything to it.
Tim's gone.
Oh.
Oh God.
Poor Jamie.
Yeah. I need to speak to Tim. Or he's just going to Can you try to get him to stay, please? Can you try to get him to stay? I'll try.
The 10% on your first year's premium when you get a new
Oh, it'll all be fine.
I'll take full responsibility for playing you can't get the drama.
Yeah, he'll stay.
He'll stay for sure.
Conditions in what I was saying, I'm just trying to stay the pot like I do. But we'll get out of line. So I've got no.
Oh, cradle me, tickle my head, love me.
So, hang on, do they still need to get consent? Yeah. Okay.
This is the moment where I realised I really had feelings for him, because when he said, I'm going home, I realised I didn't want to be here without him.
I just feel like I'm such a American.
That's literally what I was looking for. So I want someone that loves. He likes you. Amazing, lovely, funny, gentle, lovely.
Tim's gonna sleep on it. See how I wake up in the morning. Yeah, it's been a bit heavy night.
I have to say, I think I threatened to walk like twice.
You do. You've had a couple of to get that courage.
Yeah.
And just hold you back and just act.
Yeah, that's it.
Check on Tim.
What's with the threat to leave? Is it just a good?
No, it's not even. Well, it's not even tactic. It's kind of you get a bit sauced. You have a few drinks. Your emotions are high. Your logic is low, and then you're like, you know what? Stuff this. I'm out. And it's when you feel like you've got some sort of power.
I don't need you. I don't need this.
It's some element of control.
Guys. Yeah.
It is. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take the control back here, and you're like, I'm going. I'm out. Stuff is all. And then I don't know. Somehow you're reeled back in.
Do they get a bit of money, or how do they stop you from leaving? Is there any punishment for leaving, or
no? You can leave. You can leave at any time. I think it's kind of like the producers will sit you down and they'll give you a lot of pros to stay, like why you should stay.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why they're producers on reality TV shows. They're very good at their job. Yes.
I'm watching Jamie here leave. He's doing a Leah. And Tim hasn't even left yet.
And does he not know that Tim's just having a nap? He's going to bed. Turn around, Jamie. He hasn't even left.
No.
Oh, God.
Are they all just having a laugh about it and just letting it go, or? This is like me walking.
Even the producers don't know where Jamie is, and there's cameras everywhere. Oh, I loved him. He was one of my producers, and I really loved him. Ollie. Did you have Ollie? Look at him carrying his luggage.
Oh, Jamie.
Bless Jamie. I just love for Jamie.
Yeah. I've had a FaceTime with him while I was in Darwin, and it's just a funny.
Oh, he's awesome. I love him. Oh, this is Alicia. This is my girl.
Hi, girl.
Oh.
But even when it's raining,
So these guys are not even from the Bachelor franchise.
No, they're just random.
They're shoo-ins.
Day-to-day guys.
Oh!
Wow.
See, I would have liked that on my season.
Yeah, but it's very weird. Why? Did they not have enough contestants for the recent shows that they've all done?
Potentially, because I know when it was my season, so many people declined the opportunity.
Yeah, okay. Well,
so maybe people didn't want to go on.
Yeah, well, that's probably right. It changed back to...
Do people watch this show? Like, is this a popular show? What is wrong with you people?
Because I feel like it changes the whole dynamic of the show, chucking in 3 dudes that aren't from. Because are they going to chuck in women as well that aren't from the season?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know.
I mean, if they don't, you can't just chuck in the dudes and not chuck in some women too. That's
what I thought. Surely there's going to be some shoe-in cheeky babes as well.
I mean, how good would that be if you've got all these, all the girls there that have the personality for the TV, and then you get 3 randoms that nobody knows, and they're just as bitchy and feisty as the ones that are already on the island. Nothing about them. Like, that would be
so it's a pretty bold move, actually. I feel sorry for the newbies, for the reason being that the people that are on this show have done this before.
Yep.
And they know how it works. They know how to play it. They know the whole kit and caboodle. So for these new guys, God
They're
help
also going
them.
to upset. They're going to upset the equilibrium too of what
Yes.
they got comfortable with. They're going to throw a spanner in the works. That's for sure.
I think
Spanner in the top knot.
having the 3 newbies is going to be good, because you think about it. If you go to a party and you know no one at that party except for the one person that invited you, don't you make a menace of the night? Don't you just
Absolutely.
go for your business? You go even harder. I know that's what I do. I'm a stranger.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Have the whole island just to go rogue and do anything, and they'll get it. So.
And there's 3 of them, so they'd be sticking together and being like, all right, boys.
Yeah.
The boys.
The boys. Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be so good.
I like puppy lines.
But I mean, what if you've got the guys or the girls that they want to have a relationship with someone on the show and experience?
See, I would be that chick. I have always said I don't think, from my experiences, I'd prefer not to date someone from the franchise. But then it's also like this funny thing, like you don't want to. I do say that, and then you meet people that are from the franchise and they get you in a completely different way.
Yeah.
And you can connect with them on a completely different level to people that have no idea what you've gone through or experienced.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I don't know. There's pros and cons for both, I suppose. Because, well, you're dating someone from the franchise.
Well, yes, I am, but not really from the franchise. She was in for like a day.
I know, that's what I mean.
He doesn't actually understand.
Still counts, Jared.
Yeah.
It still counts. Any regrets from what happened? Anything you did, or any regrets from the show? I don't know who's going to go first here, but we can share. We can open up.
I've got no regrets whatsoever.
I don't have any either.
No. Would you do anything different going back? Would you do anything different?
No.
Well, I wouldn't. Where I am today if I'd changed it.
That's right.
I wouldn't have met Sam in Bali, and I wouldn't be with her
Yes.
today if I'd not done the Bachelorette and then Batch in Paradise and then gone to Bali because I need a holiday, and then I end up with Sam. So
yes.
Change enough.
Fez Lee's a poet and he didn't even know it. They're getting a bit fresh on Facey. I think they're Alex. Yeah, you look like a mummy. Yummy. All right, look out.
Are you reading the comments?
Yeah, it's got the comments.
I can't see the comments.
Fez is yeah.
Can you read out a few?
Well, I mean, that's the main one there from Fez. I mean, grammatically, he might need a bit of homeschooling.
Yes.
Okay.
He's sort
I'll be a teacher, Fez.
Are and were right next to each other, which is grammatically not great, but I think he'd happily be homeschooled by you with maybe a couple of wines after 3 p.m. Alex.
I think so.
He's still 36 and lives at home in his garage.
He's keen for detention, I think. He's
naughty boy. I'm even wearing my glasses.
I'm stoked. I reckon that's a fantastic way to live and great to know you guys. I've got zero regrets and wouldn't change a single thing of your experiences. It's very cool.
Yeah, I think everything happens for a reason and every moment leads you to this one. So 0 regrets.
Love it.
So I need to clarify something. Sam just sent me a message saying she's watching. She goes,
is it to me?
No, this is to me. She goes, can't believe you. I don't understand you. Tear face.
No, we're saying she does. No, what? Okay, no.
It's not that you understand me. She doesn't. She understands me, but as in, I don't need someone that understands the show because I don't want to have that lifestyle. So I'm separating my romance that I have now from my TV life back in the day.
You've compartmentalized.
Exactly. So, baby, I love you, and yes, you do understand.
We love you.
Yeah.
What was the sort of recalibration time for you guys after coming off a show like this, coming off Bachelorette, coming off Bachelor, getting back to reality, getting back to yourself? Was there like a bit of a high and then a low, then back to sort of normal, or what was the get back to reality time frame?
I don't know the time Jared was on Bachelorette, but I was in the house for nearly 3 months.
Mm.
and then you come off, and
If
you've
you
got
guys
probably,
are still coming back to reality, that's fine as well. That's a good answer.
oh yeah, I'm still being brought back to earth here. But I think it's like, it took me a few years to actually be able to recenter myself after this.
Yeah.
Especially after The Bachelor. I went on Paradise knowing who I was as a person and not really giving a shit what people thought about me. Because my season was nearly 4.5 years ago, and then I was on Paradise last year. So for me, Paradise was a way of saying this is who I am, and I like who I am, and I'm going to show you who I am. Because after The Bachelor, it took me a few years to actually be like back to normal. Oh no, Alicia!
There she is.
This is my girl. She was my roomie last year.
What's she like?
Amazing.
Yeah, she's a legend.
She is smart. She's intelligent. She's beautiful. She's witty.
Yeah.
She's quick. She's so quick.
Just a catch, an all-round catch.
She is. She's an absolute catch.
Sweetest person.
Like, I would date Alicia. I'm pretty sure I told her that too.
She's probably heard you now, anyway.
Yeah. Is she a good kisser?
I don't kiss and tell.
Gonna chuck a quick trick question in here. Quick bit of fishing. How about you, Jared? What's the aftermath of going on a reality show? Obviously, it's a pretty intense ride. Is it, was it a couple of months? Was it, a while to sort of get that sense of yourself back post?
Yeah, to be honest, it took a while. I think once I started going to Bachelorette, and then not thinking when I went on the show, I'd be so at last 2 months on the show, it kind of puts a different perspective on who you're meant to be. Oh, and the first date. Yeah, obviously it gets to you. So because I had the first date with Sophie Monk, it got to my head, and therefore I walked in the house thinking that, yeah, big chest, big shoulders, I've got this.
Yeah.
But then it's just a whole opener, and living when you've got both personalities that are the same show, it just heightens the relationship.
I couldn't imagine. So, because obviously Richie was an everyday guy. Like, he was on The Bachelorette, but he was still like, his profile wasn't that of sorts of like Sophie Monk. So going on being a contestant for someone of such a profile, I feel like that would change the dynamics so much.
Oh, it does, big time, because one wants to stay in the light, or
yes,
the other just wants to get on with life and work, and it's that balance.
Yeah, 100%. And because I've always said, you were probably one of maybe 3 genuine dudes on that season. You know what I mean? And you could tell, and you could really, you could see that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome. Glenn and Alicia.
To this day, I mean, you're still getting people noticing you on the street, or like we get people out of the winery here, they'll still ask, it's like really weird.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
When they say, "Oh, can I get a photo?" It's like I grab the phone thinking I'm meant to take.
Yeah, I'll take a photo of you. Yes.
Yeah. No, of you with us.
Yes, I know. That's so funny. That's so funny. But that's because you're a humble person. I think it's still weird for me. It's still a weird thing.
What do they just ask for a picture, or do they come back to a particular line, Jared or Alex? Are they sort of, like, my friend would be,
Well, sometimes you'll be in restaurants and people will literally be doing this.
Yes.
And you can see them and you're like, I can see you trying to take photos of me eat my dinner. Just come talk to me. I'll literally have a conversation with you for 20 minutes.
I know, it's bizarre what people will go to, the links they go to, photo with you without having to talk to you.
Yes, it's bizarre.
like putting people on the spot. Like, if I see them doing it, I'll just go up to them and say, "Do you want a photo?"
I'm like that too.
Just to freak them out a little bit, but then they have a giggle and a laugh, and they're happy.
Oh yeah, because I'll be like, you can come talk to me. It's fine. I won't bite.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh,
exactly.
and they kind of all freak out. But I feel like when you're trying to have dinner with someone and there's people are sitting there, oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable because they're invading your space, and you know that.
Yes.
Like you see it happening in the corner of your eye, and it's just like just ask. You can move on.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm always up for a yarn.
But I always seem to talk because I mean, if you get people willing to come up to you and ask them a photo, you're going to take that time to at least give them some time of day and talk to them about it, and because they have a lot of questions for us, which is weird. They'll ask the ins and outs, what goes on, are you still here, are you still with that person? And basically, it's if they ask the right questions, then you're wanting to give them that the right answer.
For sure.
And sometimes it takes people alcohol to get to their courage to get a photo. So
it's a weird world.
It is a weird world.
And I think if they're genuine as well, it breeds that same genuineness from you. You hear stories about some celebrities just snapping at kids at a restaurant saying, "Go away with my family," or horrible sort of stories.
Oh my God, no! I have one of those stories. And
shame and shame.
Russell Crowe.
Oh, he's a bit grumpy though.
I was 18 years old. Yeah, no, I was 18 years old, and it was at Circular Quay in Sydney. Anyway, group of people. There was street performers, and he was there with his Rabbitohs hat. Don't wear your freaking Rabbitohs hat if you don't want to get noticed. Then you're clearly Russell Crowe. And he was with mates and stuff. Two guys. I was 18, fangirling hard. Gladiator is one of my most favourite films. I go up to him and I go, "Are you Russell Crowe?" Didn't ask him for a photo, didn't ask for an autograph. I just wanted to confirm that it was him. And anyway, excuse my French, he goes, "Fuck off, young lady."
What an arsehole.
So what? Yeah, so, and because my pride was hurt, and I'm a Leo, so if you hurt my pride, well, it's all over Red Rover. So what did I do? The top of my lungs, and my brother was so embarrassed. I go, "Everyone, it's Russell Crowe!" And his two mates he was with were laughing and shaking their head, and he just stormed off and went off with his friends.
Yeah.
So, Russ, if you're listening...
I think he's probably one of the number one fans of Takeover on a Wednesday. I'd imagine Russ is
absolutely.
Having a bit of a look.
Yeah.
On for sure.
Yeah. Russ is going to slide into my DMs and apologise at Alexandra Nation.
Just in case. But I think, 90% of people are genuine and nice, but you do have the one or two outliers that are complete just assholes.
He was a dick.
Like that. F off, young lady.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Obviously,
I couldn't believe it.
You're holding on to it, so I think you need to let it go now.
I have held on to that
For a long time.
For over 10 years.
Just rub it in.
I'm doing it now. Osh is taking her to meet the three lads.
Ooh. Ooh. Is it Glenn?
You were a robot then, Jared. You'll have to repeat what you just said.
You lost your sound there, brother.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Okay. I was just saying, that isn't Glenn a good-looking dude?
Oh, yes, he is. I rate Glenn a lot.
So him and I were mistaken. They thought I was him.
No, you do look really similar. You do. But also same demeanour, like kind of like a little bit coy, but also confident as well. And he's kind of got that real gentle nature. Yeah. You can tell he's very gentle and respectful. And I haven't heard him say one bad thing about anyone or anything derogatory or anything about the women or anything. So I really like that.
He wouldn't say F off, young lady.
No, he absolutely wouldn't.
Never. Under any circumstance.
No.
Russell Crowe, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not.
Gentlemen. The best thing is, no one has ever seen these guys before.
So apparently last night you did Jim Carrey.
Do you want to see it?
I need to see this.
All right. So Jim Carrey, he's like my whole pass. He's like, if I ever get married and I meet Jim Carrey, he's someone I get to hall pass be with Jim Carrey. Okay. So think of the think of the Grinch. Ready?
Yeah.
Is that not Jim Carrey?
That's Jim Carrey.
Not bad. Was that the
But
whole
I've had Botox, so I'm surprised my eyebrow can actually.
Still working. Still working. I thought that was a teaser to the into the impersonation. Was that the whole thing?
Oh my god, I don't have. There's so much I could do, but
You need a warm.
I think I need to have a few more red wines. Yeah,
No, it's just the one look.
it's just the one look. He only really has the one look, doesn't he?
Give us once more. Give us one more look at it, just with that.
Hang on, wait.
Get the full screen up.
Is that not Jim? Am I not female Jim?
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, F off, young lady. Yeah, there's a little. I reckon it's like 40%.
Oh, I'm getting a photo up on my phone. I'm gonna.
40% Jim Carrey. I wouldn't say it.
No.
It's not a dead ringer. It's not.
Well, I kind of don't want to
Don't
be a
get me
dead
wrong.
ringer of Jim Carrey, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you didn't tell us, I don't think Jared or I would have guessed that was Jim Carrey. I think we could be here till 10 p.m. guessing who it was. If you didn't tell us.
Here, look, wait, hang on. Oh, can you see that?
Oh yeah.
So next time, can you somehow paint your face blue?
And my hair as well.
Yeah.
You know what? For you,
45%. I reckon 45%.
do you know what? That's a high percentage for someone that's not Jim Carrey or the Grinch.
It's not
Someone
bad.
that has red hair and porcelain white skin. Oh,
Yeah,
do you know what you look like? You look like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It is good.
Oh yeah. Well,
Jack
Give them
Nicholson,
hair.
his hair's like that.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
His hair in that movie, his hair's like.
Yes. He's a psycho in that movie.
Oh, I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a loose unit in that.
See, who are these boys?
These the randoms?
Yeah, these are the randos.
Okay, Ali, who would you go for out of these three just from first glance?
Face value.
Yeah, or height.
I'm quite tall.
Yeah.
So, face value him. Him, probably.
Yeah.
Which one?
Him. I like his vibe.
Yeah.
I actually really like his vibe out of the three. Get off beers.
I love
Oh,
Eric Queens.
although this. Oh, she's just too besotted by Glenn.
Lenny Wu, yes.
Yes, Glenn. We ship Alicia and Glenn.
Stop thinking about Glenn.
Oh, I'd be thinking about Glenn too, to be honest.
We haven't exactly had a conversation yet. I'm so surprised. Oh my god. I'm definitely having a conversation with him when I chat now. Oh, why am I so horny for Glenn?
Yes, Alicia. It's so good.
They would make they'd make beautiful babies.
Oh, absolutely, wouldn't they?
Absolutely.
Oh, poor Glenn.
Well, we just no.
No.
What
Sorry
was
about me.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's all good.
Mum? What did you say?
We're gonna get Mum involved.
Yeah, well, we were just trying to find out. Mum's just like, when's a certain person coming in? So we weren't.
Oh, Kira.
Are we allowed to talk about that or?
No, so I'll talk about my experience first because Jared's is more significant and I'll ease the edge. Kira and I didn't see eye to eye in my season. She was on my season. I just think, Kira is very, how do I put this? She's very entitled, has a high opinion of herself. And it was one of those things where she would project her negativity onto you because it was a projection of herself. And I'm not afraid to say that. I've said that to her.
Yeah, she seemed a bit spicy. She seemed a bit fiery.
She was a very spicy meatball. Her and I did not see eye to eye in the house at all.
Yeah, not your type of dish.
No, but then she'd do these really sweet things to redeem herself, and I'd be like, you know what? I want to give this girl a chance because it was like she would do these crazy things, and then she'd do these really lovely things, and it's kind of like, yo, Kira, like, how do I keep up with this?
Because then in the end, we've all got people like that in our family that you've got to put up with, but
you don't choose your family.
Exactly. And you don't choose by the sounds either.
Yeah, and then post-show, obviously, I came out as bisexual and then I liked women as well, and she was like, just pick a sex. You're not really bisexual. And she kind of really shit on my identity, and I did not appreciate that.
Not very
No, and I kind of called her out on that and said, you know what, this is not what you do. I hope you grow from this. But no, Kira and I. But Jared,
It's relatively succinct and all-encompassing, Alexander. It's any sort of binary thinking like that is so archaic and dated and just
I know. And
it's
it's also even what gain do you get even saying something like that for a headline? Does that make you feel good saying something like that about an individual even for a headline? People that use that for their own personal gain in such a way, I think it says more about them than it does about you. So,
yeah.
And that's why it's the best return message to anything that comes out of the media is absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
that's right.
With what's being said in the lie,
you just don't feed it.
You don't feed it.
You don't feed the bullshit.
That's what I learned. I learned that my first round I didn't learn. The second time around I learned, and I just kept my mouth shut with everything. And let's just say I feel better now because I understand where everything was going. You can't.
Because the thing is, at the end of the day, as long as, especially I've gone, just like you have, I've gone through a very public breakup as well with Richie. It's kind of one of these things where you know what's right, you know what happened, you know the ins and outs of it, and the people that love you and care about you, they understand it and they get it. So whatever everyone else wants to say and carry on about, it doesn't matter.
It's not our problem, is it?
That's exactly right. I don't know if she's coming in. Is she coming in tonight? I feel like she might be. Or is it a preview for next week?
Well, I think it's maybe Sunday.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, she's an intruder, but they're pushing.
Yeah, because
intruder.
Well, because she's a big name, she's a big personality, and this is her second time, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think they're because when people think Bachelor, there's maybe 5 names that people think of. It's Jared, Kira, Sophie Monk, Alex Nation, all the Stage 5 clingers, all of the controversial characters is who they think of. So I think that's why they're pushing the whole Kira thing.
What was your experience? Obviously, got a bit of an idea from Alexandra there, Jared. But what was your experience in a nutshell? We can use metaphors. We can use analogies. We don't have to, get too specific.
I'm going to say it was probably a lesson.
Yeah. Sounds like a bit of homeschooling. If it was a homeschool lesson, what sort of things would you teach a kid from your time with Kira?
Well, if I was in grade 6, I'd probably tell my mum to send me back to grade 1 and let me learn all over again.
Yeah, just get those years back, eh?
It's quite interesting that the amount of shit my family probably saw behind the scenes in my situation. They didn't like one little bit, but yeah.
But I think when you're blinded by love and feelings, you kind of don't see what's happening. I think, and because you find connection and love on these shows, you stay in that bubble for so long in your mind.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you wake up one day and you go, oh shit, hang on, this actually isn't. This isn't what I want. Yeah.
It's exactly what I did, Alex. That's what happened. I woke up one morning. I go, what this life is actually not my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I don't like, because when you're going two different paths and then you realise that the other person doesn't, that's where it's
yeah.
And it's also a learning curve for everyone.
Of
really.
Course, it is, and even for I feel like everyone serves their purpose in your life. Their lessons, their blessings, and they're both.
Yeah.
So I think that's just how it is.
I think it's part of growth as a human being as well.
Totally.
Someone that you're so in love with and blindly in love with, and maybe your friends and your family are going, "What are you doing? This is madness. Get out of there!" But you need to go through that to grow.
Totally. And it's like that doesn't necessarily mean like that person's a bad person. Like I'm not saying Kira's a bad person. She's just not my cup of tea. But it's just like sometimes you don't see that someone's not right for you because you're blinded by so many other factors.
Yeah, and you want to make it work, I guess.
Yes.
You believe it can work, and it's just not the perfect match.
Totally. Yeah. Totally.
Who's Alex?
Alex.
He is a sight to behold. Oh my gosh.
You know Alex?
No, I follow him on Insta.
Yeah.
But I've never met Alex. I don't know Alex. He seems lovely though.
They all love their tats, don't they?
Yes. The girls are going crazy for him, that's for sure.
I'm just said he looks like a Russell Crowe guy out.
It looks like a what?
Mum. I'll come up to Gippy, Mum.
And now when you see Alex, all you'll be thinking about is Russell Crowe and telling you
Oh, God.
What do you think of him now, Alex?
He can get effed. Oh, no, he's pretty cute. Oh, there's more bromance than actual romance.
He's Jesus. He's not very tall.
No, he doesn't look tall at all.
Well, obviously Renee is Sam.
Yes.
So we got to spend 3 months living together, all in Darwin, and we were all hoping, been waiting for the show to come out so we could all together.
Of course. I feel like from what I've heard, she's a beautiful girl.
She is. She's a beautiful human.
Everyone speaks really highly of Renee.
She's
Oh my God! Look at her coming in with all these men.
Yeah.
Oh, there's free geezers. I love his accent.
What was the process of filming like for you guys? Was it
In what respect?
unrelenting? What was the how
You
was it?
know what? It was pretty chilled out compared to The Bachelor, or I would say, you reckon it was more chilled out?
Absolutely.
There was definitely elements of pressure. Like if the producers knew that there was drama or things going on, they'd hone in on it. But it was actually super chill and fun, and like I loved it because I made so many friends, and I took away those friendships. Like even though I ended up with a dude that didn't work out again, the friendships did.
There's plenty of downtime just to talk and
well, there's cameras on all the time. Like you kind of get up, you have breakfast, cameras start rolling at like 10ish, or maybe sometimes a little bit earlier, but there's usually cameras on you. But the actual environment is a lot more relaxed.
So breakfast, no cameras, you're just relaxing, and then you clock.
But there is cameras everywhere. They're hidden in trees. So you'd be like doing something, and then all of a sudden you'd see a camera go.
Yeah.
It was a bit like Big Brother spec with that.
Yeah. So there's some fixed cameras and then some camera guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just gets intense after 10, but there's always someone watching.
Yes. Yes. And it's like and like once everyone's a bit sauced at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, no,
just wasted at 3 o'clock. That's when they start rolling your drama on the gas.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you ever get cut off, Alex?
No, but Brittany did a lot.
I had other people marking my name down every time they got a drink.
Yeah, so then I was a slow drinker, so people did the same thing with me. They're like, "Oh, it's for Alex."
Yeah, exactly. Cut off and just sit up drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, you chuck a little tanty because you're like, well, we got to film for another 4 hours. I just want another drink.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. But Brittany was always cut off.
This Brittany.
Yeah.
Is that because you get a quota, or she was just cooked?
Well, because you can have 2 per hour, but if you're sneaky and you get your friends to get you
down the island.
Yeah, I know, but if you get like friends to go up and like get you a drink onto their name, then you can drink a fair bit because there's about there's 15 of you.
Yeah, 30 drinks an hour.
So there's a way to get around it.
There's always a way.
Oh yeah.
A way.
When there's a will, there's a way.
But when you make friends with the barman.
Oh yeah, the barmans were the best.
Doesn't get marked off.
Weiss. It's Weiss, isn't it? What's his name?
Wise.
Weiss. There it
Yes.
is. Yes.
Weiss bar.
Yeah, they were the best. Oh, he's talking about his relationship with Megan. Oh.
The one running.
So, me and I fell in love with her, like, we were together for 2 years. So, like, when we walked in, like, we had our first blind date. Yeah, but sure, like, I was my ex. Like, season 1 with Megan for me was like fire. Straight off the bat. So, nothing's just leapt out. Got it? Yeah, it goes very much about him.
I love Jake.
Yeah. He's a
I
legend.
love him.
Because he's definitely
Yeah.
Oh, here she goes. Oh,
Can't wait for their eyes.
I know. They're so cute.
I've been thinking about how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to getting to know him a little bit further. I'm going to be really nervous and shy, but I was like, I've been taken aback
Oh.
Meeting Alicia is just like, wow, there's definitely a spark there, straight up.
Can they be my parents?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
That's super cute.
I think that's why I'm cutting.
So you're like just baptism of fire.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm like, I don't date that up. So why not do it on national TV?
Oh my god.
Glenn has his eyes on Alicia. So he looks up the elements of the girl. He gives Glenn donuts and Jake donuts. What are donuts? Like nothing. So it's good to Glenn. Talking about Alicia, he's all good too.
Oh, and
More than it's drama than what's.
Mm.
Well, just
I know.
saying it's right. Normally it's drama, but now it's all lovey-dovey stuff.
I know. But then it'll be like, I feel like they'll show this side of it, and then like next week it will be like dun dun dun.
Well, isn't there a rose ceremony tonight?
Yes.
And the girls have the power.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know.
And we've got 30 minutes to go. Ooh.
How funny was it when you'd like go into your berets and you'd be getting ready for a rose ceremony and you'd have to wait for ages.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you have to go out. Say that again.
Get your kit on, get your makeup.
Oh, yeah, get all dolled up, but like you were literally maybe 4 meters away from each other because the boys were, and so you'd be sneaking in to try and see the person that you were. Like, you're giving me my rose, right? Like, I'm getting your rose. What did she call him, Greg?
Yes.
Anthea.
Greg.
Greggy boy.
Greg,
On you, Greg.
she's lost focus.
An absolute Greg.
She's a public personality. She just made it serious.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Yeah.
Glad to have you
Good
here.
to be back with.
You check it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the love bug.
Oh.
I really like that. You know, or another bug.
Oh no, okay, so full disclosure, everyone got sick. Everyone was vomiting, everyone was on the toilet all the time. We called it Fiji Belly, and it was horrendous.
Has everyone caught the Fiji belly?
Oh my god, it was so bad.
It's disgusting. I think I was the only one on our episode, our season, that didn't get it.
Oh, it was awful.
You can be honest, Jared. If you got it, mate, we're
Oh no,
over now. You can be honest, mate. If you
Jared's been in the military. I feel like he's got an iron stomach.
yeah.
I'm pretty in the stomach for that. It's just, I mean, they were all just doing things they shouldn't have done, eating food for too long, sharing water bottles, drinking the water, swallowing the tap water from. It's not drinkable. That's why.
No, you don't drink the tap water. That's why they give you the water bottles.
But even
Ours was the food, though. The food, sometimes, you'd be starving and they'd leave the food out for lunch for a few hours. And so you'd go up to the food and pick at it. Yeah. And then everyone got sick doing that.
Yeah. You get back from a date and the fish is still on the table.
Oh!
I don't know why we've got the runs. You just drank a bit of tap water, ate a fish head from yesterday.
God.
Yeah.
A lot of us got
Romance,
so sick.
Seeing someone run to the bathroom.
Yes.
Not a fun,
It was terrible.
It wasn't. It's not nice because then you got to.
No.
Well, you've got to share the room with something that adds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a vulnerable place to be.
It is.
Yeah,
It's safe to
And the showers are outside.
Oh, how good are the showers? I like the outside showers.
But when you're sick.
Oh, not so good.
Yeah. So I got sick and the showers are outside, and all the Bure-Rays showers are outside, so you can hear everyone showering. So I remember being in the shower, just hunched over, just, and I'd hear, "Nation, are you okay?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." It was
Fine.
it was like the boys. You could hear the boys from their bureau going, "Nation, are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It was so bad.
Yes.
Oh, it was awful.
You're with
Oh.
someone and you're both going through that, or you one
Oh,
is sick and one of you isn't. You've experienced that in a relationship early on. I mean, you're
Yeah.
doing pretty well if you survive it.
absolutely.
Good for shredding, though. A couple of
Oh,
days,
yeah. Shredding for paradise.
I drop the water weight.
Mm.
You know, summer bodies are made with a
That's
bit of food poisoning. Fantastic.
That's it.
You'll be right.
Oh no, the Fiji value was horrendous. Ooh.
It just, I don't know. You just got to be so mindful. Even now, you've got to sanitize on your hands. You've got
Oh
to mask.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Everyone in Victoria, if you're listening, masks as of tomorrow.
yeah,
Compulsory.
midnight.
You guys going fashionable ones, medical ones? Have you worked out?
I've got the full Bane mask. So mine has like the little it's like a Cambridge mask, and it has a little breathing filter thing. I've gone full Bane.
Where's mine?
Now you may die.
We've got patches of New South Wales where you've got to wear them, but nothing.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a couple of hot spots where it's.
I feel like you guys are gonna be where we are though.
Yeah, there's a weird bit of.
You guys have been laughing at Victoria, going, "Oh, those dickheads! They haven't been doing the right thing," and then
agree.
now you
I
guys are
agree.
gonna be locked down.
There's a smugness, you know, in New South Wales.
Yeah, there has been.
And then you know, then we're like, we've only had 8, now we're at 16. It's yeah.
You guys are cut off from the bar soon, I think.
We are you guys 2 weeks ago, pretty much.
Yeah.
Invincible, smuggling.
Oh no, that was me. I'm like, we've got this.
Yeah.
I'm going out to restaurants. I'm going out to a bar and having a drink. No, we are locked down.
We've been Russell crowing along.
Yeah, everyone's been Russell crowing.
Yeah, thinking we're the shit, and then we'll be joining you guys in stage 3. And
well, I mean, up in Gippsland, you can go to restaurants. We can go to pubs.
I just need to get across the border, Jared, and you can have me and my son stay up there in the little. I can see there's a little top bit. I can stay there.
There's a guest room there.
There's a guest room for sure.
Little upstairs part. Yeah.
That's me. That's a bit of me up there. Mum, is that okay, Mum?
You get under the stairs. I got a little Harry Potter room for you two.
I'll work too.
Has Mama Woodgate got anything she can say about Jared on that, you know, any secrets or any family things you can share with us?
It's probably plenty. Probably none.
Plenty.
You clearly haven't lived with Jared.
As a mother, though, it would have been so hard to watch. I feel like, obviously, you know, you'd watch it and be proud and, you know, all the rest, but seeing what your child goes through, regardless of age, they're still your child. As a mum, that's hard.
That's right. The age doesn't matter.
No, you don't see that. As a mother, you don't see age. You just see you caring for him as your son.
That was difficult. The Bachelor was hard.
Yeah.
Wasn't such an issue. When they're ready.
Yeah. Good. Very good.
Did you have some of your friends watching along? Some of your friends sort of checking out what Jared was up to?
Oh, my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have.
Mum does have friends. Sorry, I forget.
I'm sure she has many. I'm sure she's very popular. Just seeing if many were watching along.
Yeah, they were, but when Jared and I did watch it together, get through the whole process.
When Alicia turned up, honestly, I was like, wow. And then we sat down and had a conversation.
Line with us.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing.
More of a bottle curd.
Yeah, I think you need a bottle to watch a show like this.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through, so
Yeah. You've been doing the sneaky top ups below.
I have. Well, no, I've been getting my stepmom to fill it up for me, and so no one sees me do it
I was
because
trying to work it out. how you've
Yeah.
been tipping for 71 minutes.
yeah.
You, so I need to get that.
I'll get one.
Yeah. Top her up, Jared.
Top her up, Jared.
He's a good boy.
You're a good son, Jared. Good. Oh, good. See, I need that. Oh, I've got it ready. Jared.
Yeah. We all need
No, he's a good man. Good man.
We're having a very. This is what we do every Wednesday, Thursday night. We sit
Oh, I love that.
dinner and
Family catch up.
yeah, well,
Quality time.
I mean, we haven't killed each other.
Yeah, that's great. Positive.
Yeah. It's actually been pretty good.
Good.
Mary has got a date card.
Oh.
Everyone in paradise is asked to do the date.
Oh.
It's got to be. Yeah,
Surely.
oh, hang on. They showed the trailer, the ad break. They showed it.
Yeah, they showed Alicia and Glenn.
Why are they giving this away? We lost you.
Be smarter,
Maybe
Channel
trick.
10.
Maybe it's a trick.
No way. They're so predictable.
I want a surprise.
Maybe.
Maybe it's a false lead.
Glenn. Oh, shit. I
Oh,
think this guy's a nice guy. Oh, no, I like him. He's nice. I think Alicia and Glenn will do their own private date in Paradise.
yeah, okay.
I think that's what will happen. Oh, no, he chooses Brittany, remember? Yeah, we saw it in the ad. God.
Why can't we fast forward it then?
I know, we saw it in the ad. Go, Brett.
He kind of doesn't know what he's got himself into.
She's a busy girl.
He's out of.
Brett, she's high octane. I loved Brett. She was a lot of fun, but it was kind of like one of those things where she was so intense all the time. She's on all the time. Go, 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 go. We used to call her Litany. Mm-hmm.
Jamie's upset again, is he?
Yeah, I think Jamie's upset. Come on, Jamie.
Who's got this?
Jamie's got this.
Actually, who's going to go? Do you remember how he asked the question? What's the oldest age you'd date someone in Paradise?
No, did he say that?
Yeah, so you know when you sit down and have the dinner and they have the
Yeah.
questions.
Oh, yes, no, yes,
And
yes.
people are like, well, hang on, it's you. Like,
Yeah. Yes, he's so funny. Oh, he's so good. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was all of us. We got so sick. My stepmom's looking at the TV going,
really sick.
Oh dear.
Going on the break.
oh no, it was terrible. And the medic comes in, get you into quarantine. Jesus.
Oh, shit.
We didn't have quarantine on my season.
I'm just so unbelievably upset. I need to go to isolation and I'm
Oh no! This is so Melbourne. Oh no!
How the fuck of a sunburn is that for?
Can you hear that?
He got a lot of sun on his chest.
I was gonna say it's like you, Jared.
Yeah.
It's like
Jared.
Jared.
It's Jared 3.0 now.
Yes. Oh my
Got a big
god.
chest.
It was very hot.
I even
Look at him!
wore my-
Look at him! He is so burnt. Oh, no, that's worse than you.
That's worse than me.
No, that is worse. Not now, but even then, that is worse. He is red raw.
James, I'm known to be a lobster, and I don't wear sunblock. When I was in Bachelor Paradise, I was red every single day.
Bless
This is
Jared.
Why no sunblock? You just.
You know what? No, you were like Glenn. What Glenn is now is what you look like, and people made a big thing of it. Like if you see him,
I just don't prefer.
You're still you're still a bit red in winter.
Yeah, that's windburn.
It's a big.
Jared, you can't win, though.
No, I know.
That's windburn.
I'm not having it.
Sunburn, windburn, sunburn, maybe wineburn.
Yeah.
I've got wineburn.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
I love my red.
I'm getting more wineburn the more I drink. No, okay, favourite red, Jared? Tell me.
I'm more of a Pinot or a Cab Sav.
I'm a Pinot girl too.
Yeah.
Love a good Pinot.
Not a Shiraz. Okay.
I actually like a Grenache as well.
Yeah, I don't mind a Grenache. I do love a Shiraz, James. I'd love to have that. That's
With a steak or something.
That's with a meaty dish, a bit of duck, just a rich meal that I can balance the flavours out.
What's your favourite? What's your go-to Pinot, Big Jared? What does the red man get on for the light reds?
Okay, well for the light reds, see, I stick with our Cab Sav because our Cab Sav is as light as a Pinot, and as you.
Is it?
Yeah. So 2011, it was a very wet season. So the wetter the season, obviously the lighter and the flavour and the alcohol and the colour of the wine is actually also quite clear compared to a normal Cab Sav.
Okay.
So that's what I would drink.
So the 2011, your Cab Sav's Pinot-esque.
Yes.
Can we get the name of the winery though, Jared, for people that are wondering?
If you're wondering where you can get the Cab Sav, it's a Tom's Cap. Thank you, Alex.
Tom's Cap Winery. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, really, no, I've heard the best things. Because we have a mutual friend, you and I,
Yes.
and he says the wine is amazing.
Yes, he does. I've
Loves
been
it.
a friend for a while because he's moved to Canberra. Had the same mutual friend?
Yeah, we do have the same mutual friend.
Yes.
But no, Tom's Cap Winery.
Yeah.
Get on it.
It's good to go. Normally this would be a bottle of wine, but I'm just trying to get fit and healthy.
Good on you. I'm same. I'm trying to get fit and
Booze
healthy.
is very good, Jared. It's very good. I'm impressed.
Well, it's being in Darwin, all I drank were beers, and I
Oh,
drank a lot of-
really?
yeah. Oh, and Mum sent me a case of wine as well from Tom's Cap. Yeah.
I was going to say, surely you'd have to have the wine from home.
Well, I only went up to Darwin for 4 days, so I only packed enough to last us 4 days. So I had about 8 bottles.
And you still had to have a case.
Well, then I got stuck there for 3 weeks.
Oh, okay, right. Yep.
So 3 months, not 3 weeks. 3 months I was in Darwin because I couldn't get.
Oh, right. Well, go, Mum.
Yeah,
Need
I know.
the supplies.
Yeah, I know. She's good at getting. It.
So, Mum, I might need some
emergency
supplies.
Send some emergency Tom's Cap.
I need a Tom's
3 p.m.
Cap drop
tomorrow.
off.
At
No,
3 p.m. tomorrow,
12
you get
p.m.
Cease.
Well, the
Oh,
best
look
thing
at them.
about it, we'll load the van up and we'll just do a
Yes.
tour.
Yes.
Essential service.
It is an essential service.
Absolutely, it is.
Absolutely.
And we can send to Sydney, so you're fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at how happy you are now.
Yeah.
Double thumbs up. Oh, I think this is the start of something.
Yeah, these guys are already in love. Look at them.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, there's no going back now. Oh, they're going to massage each other. That's very sensual. Mum, close your eyes.
Gel, that Fuji shower gel is fantastic.
Oh, how good. And it smells so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, you want to eat it.
So good.
Is that like a knock at my door?
Alicia's ready to take it. What she's doing?
Hey, thank you.
Oh, she slapped it on.
Wow.
Oh, she's loving this. I know Alicia, and she would be loving this sick. Oof. Oh! Oh, he literally brushed past her breasts. Oh my God, I love it so much. Sorry, Mum.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mum.
yes, well done.
Get it.
It's next to be an 8:30 slot, I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it is past 8:30. That's
It
why
is.
they're
It's allowed. It's allowed now.
On SBS.
On SBS, Mum.
11 o'clock onwards.
Oh. Kiss. Oh no, surely that's a kiss moment.
And that was a kiss moment.
That was a kiss moment, the way she looked at him.
She should be grinding on him by now.
Could you hear that? My stepmom just goes, surely she'd be grinding on him by now. Oh! Yes! I ship this so much.
Is that coconut oil?
It is coconut oil.
Oh my God, I just heard about that shit.
Oh my God! Yes, yes, yes.
Get on there, girl.
Yes! I love this.
So
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, now they're getting wrapped in banana leaves. Okay. Okay.
Have you had one of those? Have you had one of those before?
No.
Oh, you sweat so much and
Oh, you don't like it?
it's all right, but it's just you're covered and you can't move and you're just sweating and you're laying there.
So is it a bit like
Oh yeah,
oh,
get on,
oh
girl.
my
Do
God.
it, get on.
Yes, yes. Oh.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, there is so much chemistry there.
So
There
much.
is so much. Holy shit.
Gives me tingles.
And now we've got Naranka giving Cass a foot massage. This is nothing like the banana leaf situation. Naranga's working it for the rose. Oh, Naranga's ripped.
This is all real.
Yeah.
It's all real.
I give Stan a foot massage most nights when I'm there with it.
Standard.
Stock standard.
Part of our life, isn't that what we do? As
That's
good
exactly
partners?
right. Oh, Jakey boy. Jake's a bit lost, I think.
Jake's gay.
He's very lost.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
Yeah, he needs to go back to, needs to find what he wants. Yeah.
I think he and Megan were, it was kind of like right place, wrong time. Oh. Oh, you're not very nice. I don't think Cass is very nice.
She's got a lot to say, doesn't she?
Yeah, I don't think Cass is very nice. I feel like it is a projection of herself and she's insecure, and I think she needs to stop belittling women and so forth, etc. Because I don't like what she says.
Who's dressed up as a Cinderella, or is that the other one?
That was Janie.
Ah.
Yeah. She was on my season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just love these two. Oh.
Oh, bless his socks.
Oh, that's my stepmom.
Hi, stepmom.
Hi, stepmom. Jared.
Jay Ross.
And Curly.
Curly.
Hey, stepmom.
Oh my God, I think he's a bit sweet.
He's so sweet. They're both so cute.
And being in the environment and having such a different experience.
Yes, because I don't know if you guys know, but her experience last season was with Jules, and Jules was very friend-zoney, but dangled a carrot in front of Alicia the whole time. And Alicia was very invested in Jules and wanted a relationship, whereas Jules wanted a friendship with benefits, essentially.
Yes.
Quite a conundrum.
Yes. Whereas this is obviously a whole different vibe for Leash.
Wow. She loves him.
Mm. Yes.
Already both at the same place.
Good work.
I love this. Oh. Oh God.
I love this.
How good.
Ooh.
Yes, say it, Jake. Say it. He will too, I reckon. He will say what he thinks. He's that type of guy.
He doesn't hold back.
Nah, he's no bullshit.
No.
That's why, like, I hated his edit on his first season in Paradise. Didn't agree with it at all.
Well, he got a lot of. They got a lot of. What's I'm looking for. Mental blank. He got a lot of airtime.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. A lot of airtime with Megan and their relationship and the backwards and forwards, and then the Megan hooking up with them.
Yeah, and it was also obviously like the Jake Lawrence.
Yes. Yep.
Mm.
It was all
And
very.
because I feel like the Jake Florence thing overshadowed how special the Jake Megan thing was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what they're going to do, because it's all about drama and whatever.
That first season, we had no idea what to do.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean, going in their first season, you think, yeah, we've got an upside to this. Did you guys see about Cass and Mary in the cabana talking about Abby?
Yes.
Did you? Yes. No. Yes, we did.
No, I did. I saw the footage of Cass and Mary talking about Abby. And can I just say that I think it is just disgusting.
Right. Is this something I need to look back at because obviously I wasn't paying attention?
Yeah, so
Standard day at the office, Mum says.
there's footage of Cass and Mary. They're kind of like slut shaming. It's disappointing because women should build women up, and they're putting Abby down because she's a confident woman. It's actually really disappointing. It's bad.
Yeah, no, it is. And I mean, they may look at Abby and think that she's very confident, but you know what? She will probably, no doubt, have her own insecurities somewhere.
Absolutely, like all of us, though.
We all have them. So I mean, you're going to have a dig at someone for having issues or not being able to, being too confident. Well, you need to think in your back of your mind, well, they might be actually going through some shit that they're just not showing.
That's right. That's right.
Them on Instagram or TV.
And it's almost like there's a way to go about it. Like, I feel like as human beings, you need, it's to show empathy and understanding to people is far greater than shooting someone down and passing judgment. Like, and I think it's that whole cancel culture. Like, people are cancelling people out for little things that they might do that people don't agree with, or they do wrong, or mistakes that they make. I don't think it's right.
Yeah, it's definitely way too black and white. I think you guys nailed it. I think you guys both nailed it when you're saying, it's more about the person talking than the person they're talking about,
Yes, yes.
There's one finger pointing towards someone and, three pointing back at yourself. Generally, if someone triggers you or you want to judge or, lay blame down, generally it's your own issues that are coming up, not what you're sort of trying to put on them. But bitchy moments caught on reality TV, that's...
Well, it's projection. People project their shit onto you.
Yeah. Controversial, bitchy statement.
And when you
fuel, the oxygen.
Yeah.
When you get people in front of a camera, sometimes they are better at explaining what's going on than others. They just feel so comfortable in front of this. There's a lens there. I'm going to tell the whole world.
Yeah, 100%.
If you won't listen to me, those people on that TV screen are going to listen to me.
Yeah. Oh, he's announcing the rose ceremony.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
It's a big umbrella.
It's probably been raining. It rained the whole time I was there.
It's like a double golf umbrella. A bit excessive for old Osher.
So, gentlemen, make sure you use your time at the cocktail party tonight very wisely.
Yes, Osh.
If you can see a romantic future with anybody here, make sure you let them know. So you wouldn't want to leave paradise tonight, and you certainly wouldn't want to leave with any regrets. I'll leave you to get ready. See the rose ceremony. Thanks, mate. The clean skins are coming to a very difficult situation. They're going to get for a very short period of time.
The clean skins. I love that. Oh, poor Brett. Oh, he is red raw, that bloke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where did he get that from, though? That just here is red. Where did he?
Yeah. Did he sunscreen from his neck up, or?
Or maybe for a one. Here's the red guy, the original red guy. Look,
yeah.
The redback.
You're the OG, Darren.
Hey, exactly. I'm allowed, all right?
Yeah, you are allowed.
I'm the teacher. I'm the sensei.
Sensei Jared.
Yeah.
Red.
We don't want her to feel obliged to keep her down and potentially not be someone that she could develop a relationship with.
Renee with her cat sad, no doubt.
Yeah. Yes, Renee.
Her favourite red wine is a cab sat.
Is it?
Yep.
Well, because you said, did she have the Tom's cab set?
Well, when I went there, that was her favourite.
It would be my favourite too. If it's like a Pinot, it would be my favourite.
First time I went to prediction.
Do we think, okay, so who do we reckon the clear Rose receivers are? So obviously Kieran with Jess.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Jamie.
Glenn with Alicia.
Oh, absolutely.
Guaranteed.
I actually don't know who else.
Oh, Tim and Brittany.
Yes, Tim and Brittany, clear receiver.
I want to know who's going to choose Alex, because you've got.
Yeah.
Hang on, you've got a Laura. No, is it a Laura?
Laura.
Eleanor.
Alana.
So she could either go for Jake, or she's only showing interest in Jake or Glenn. So.
But even after her date with Jake, it was kind of a bit like. Ugh.
Are they friend zoned though? Like, will she say?
I feel like she would save him as a friend. Yes.
Yeah.
I would save Jake as a friend for sure, if I was her. Oh, he's saying he doesn't want it.
Objections.
He's straight to the point.
Well, I need a wee break.
Well, I mean, at the moment, we've probably got another.
I'll be back. Time me.
It's a rejected Rose. Rejected Rose. Jared, mate, crazy, madness.
It is a little bit crazy. I mean, I wish the episode was a little bit more intense. But it's been all about their lovey-dovey relationships. How's your 10 play going for you?
Mate, I'm on the website now. It's actually a lot better. The 10 play app was a little bit troublesome. The website, beautiful. Yeah,
Good.
nailing it. Much better. I'm almost caught up towards the end of the episode. Yeah.
I used to love recording it all the time and then watching it whenever I felt like it, and then you can fast forward the ads.
Yeah, skip through the advertising. So what's the Woodgate House? You got Mum over tonight, or you got you got dinner with Mum for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Well, it'll be Mum tomorrow night, Mum and I tomorrow night, and tomorrow day is our prep day in the kitchen. So we've got the exec chef coming up, and they're doing all the prep food for the weekend.
Nice. And then you open the cellar door Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Correct. Friday, Saturday, Sunday we do lunches, and we're limited at the moment with 20 people in one and 14 in the other. So, I mean, it's still a good amount of numbers. I mean, we're fully booked
hours at a time. You can do a decent trade.
Well, I mean, with the Yarra Valley shut as well, and some of the mornings to the peninsula, it's kind of forcing people to have no choice but to come towards the trade.
Yeah. If you want a drink, come to Gippy.
Yeah. Well, the Gippy people, all the people, Sale and Rose, past Sale and Maffra and Bairnsdale, and they all come down further towards us now.
That's been good. A bit of an increase, or?
It increased to us being shut for 3 months. Yes. It's basically, I mean, with the numbers we got, we're happy with that.
Yeah.
Because we're short staffed as it is. And I mean, if you get one staff member that just has a sniffle, you don't want them anywhere near it. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're very safe on that. They're not
coughing. Coughing's sort of the new farting, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
You cough in public.
People will judge.
Yeah. You know? more polite to fast in public than cough. 2020. It's
Well, next we'll be covering our coughs up with our fart.
That's it. It's true.
I just caught coughs
Just
without fart.
boys chat while you're doing what you needed to do there.
Do you know I've never farted in front of a partner ever.
Really?
Not once.
Oh.
What about
No.
when you're asleep?
Maybe when I'm asleep, but I'm asleep, so I don't know. So
It's not your problem.
I don't know. I don't care.
That's their issue. That's their issue.
That's their problem, not mine.
You want for the vibration.
But I've never been the one to, like lift the leg and be like, oh,
Sorry. Yeah, that's
sorry.
not terribly becoming. The males or females, it's not ideal. Do you fart in front of people there, Jared, or?
I love this conversation.
I try not to. But if I have chocolate, I'm no good to be around the next day.
Are you not good with dairy, Jared?
Get it?
I'm fine with dairy. It's chocolate. It's
Really?
yeah.
Getting back to Fiji, barely sort of territory there. Was it weird watching yourself back? You're saying you recorded episodes, Jared. Was it weird? What was it like watching you in reality in a constructed storyline that's produced and tweaked post?
Well, the first time I watched myself, I didn't believe that was me. I'm like,
I
who is
can
this
understand
muppet?
that.
Who is this muppet on the TV screen?
Who's this
What are
red-
you doing? And what like, I took my role.
In what
very
sense?
seriously.
In what sense did you not believe it was you? Did you just seem so different?
I just looked at myself and I'm like, is that what I really look like? And it actually took me a bit of time to
You looked fine.
Some people have that with their voice. They're like, oh, that's not my voice. But physically.
Like competition. It's competition. It's making sure. How do I explain it? Like it's not me, but it was a different side of me, and it was a good learning curve for me to watch myself back, to know where my shortfalls were, and yeah.
I would agree with that.
And then, like you've got to watch yourself back to learn more about yourself, and that's why I've enjoyed being not enjoyed VIP, but I liked it because I got to watch myself back a second time in a relationship environment.
It's almost, it'd probably feel like a lifetime of reflection. You know, it's the sort of amount of reflecting you do in a lifetime, perhaps, just boiled down into an intense.
It's like a pressure cooker in there.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you see things about yourself that you're like, oh, wow, do I react like that? Do I behave like that to certain things? I don't usually, but because the environment is so contrived, it's hard to kind of gauge if that is how you are or if that's just how you react in an environment like that.
Yeah, are you overreacting or are you not reacting enough?
Yeah.
And it takes you a few times to learn from that.
It's a big mind, you know, it messes with your mind. Self-behave in a constructed environment and a constructed storyline. And it'll do my head in. Don't know how you guys do it. It's wild.
We're survivors.
Survivor group.
I mean, but I found that my downside, one of them was when I was in the relationship after VIP, that my idea on life is not actually what it was. So my head was bigger than my shoulders, basically. You feel like you feel like you are. People want to know about your life. And then you realise that it's not actually the case, and then that's not what.
Yeah, and you're like, people don't care, and it's kind of in your own. You get in your own head about it.
You do get in your own head about it, and I think it doesn't help when you're with someone like that as well. So you've got to make
of course.
When it comes back to us, Alex, because we pull our heads in.
Yeah, that's right. And we learn and we grow. And at the end of the day, we know who we are. You go back to your roots, and it grounds you.
Yeah, I think you both sort of mentioned there's points where you sort of lose a bit of the sense of yourself coming out of shows like this. But I suppose when you re-find it and re-embrace it, you know yourself better than ever, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You become your own best friend out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. You've got to nurture yourself through it, help yourself out of it.
Oh, yeah, because otherwise you just drown.
Yeah, well, I've never been in the happy, like where I'm at the moment is the happiest I've ever been.
That's so good, Jared.
Good
that's
place
great.
to be.
You go through the show and you're happy, but then you look back and you go, I actually wasn't happy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then you have time to put aside to figure out your differences, you've gone wrong, and what you did right, and then you finally move on.
What's so good about right now?
I want to make sure that.
Have you seen his missus?
Well, never. So, I'm very happy. Very happy.
Good.
So
good. But you deserve it, Jared. You do. You deserve it.
Yeah, look, I've been through a bit to get there.
That's it. Okay. Yes, you have.
But I can tell you now, Sam wasn't interested in who I was about a year ago because I didn't even like who I was a year ago.
Well, you can only I feel like you can only love another person if you love yourself.
Exactly right. Hold on.
So I feel like you've obviously gotten to a point where you love who you are and you know who you are, so you can actually love a person to the full capacity that they deserve as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. And, well, we love each other very much, so, yeah.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, my God. Yvonne. Is Yvonne back?
No.
Oh, God. I was like, hang on.
Oh, that's good.
At this point, I'm not second guessing giving my rose to Jamie because I don't want the Yvonne situation again. I don't know what Brittany is planning to do at the rose ceremony, but I hope that Brittany makes the right decision.
Jamie is not Yvonne.
No. They're both very different people.
Yes. One puts a full avocado in a blender. The other one puts...
That avocado was too much.
It's like, I'll make some guacamole. Let's throw the whole avocado.
The whole thing in.
The whole thing with the pip and all. The seed.
Yvonne.
I thought that was actually just a saying using. Like she.
No, that's him doing that.
Attic. She's, not the full wick. Yeah, right.
No, he actually thought that's how you make it.
Can I ask, why is this episode going for an extra 20? How long has it been going for? Almost 2 hours.
2 hour episode, yeah.
Has it?
It has.
It's
been going
Roses.
for 40 minutes.
I don't remember the episodes going for that long when I was on it. 2 hours.
This is never this long.
There's always when you're watching someone else.
It's because Jake's got his speech to put in. The next 10 minutes will be Jake's speech.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I think he did one last time as well. I like his philosophies on everything he says.
What's Jake going to say?
Yeah.
Tim's pissed at the back going, ooh.
There's a bit of sway there.
Glenn, obviously.
Who do you think Mary's going to go for?
One of the new guys.
Yeah, one of the new guys. Yeah.
I think one of the new guys for sure.
Cass might go Naranga.
Hey, puppy.
Yay!
Yay! Woo! Will you be my Glenn? Yes.
Oh, come on, Brick. Get Jamie.
I don't want to be someone that says double standards and stands here to accept friendship roles. I'm just calling out bullshit.
Oh, Jake's gonna say something.
Yes. That's it. I'm glad she's still in the regular role and just wasting everyone's time.
That's the living.
And just wasting everyone's time. There's a lot of things at Paradise that don't sit well with me. Especially giving friendship roses just to be.
He's gonna call her out.
The rose means something to me, and Paradise means something.
He's gonna call it out. Do it, Jake.
Will you accept this, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm trying to build up the courage to say what I'm thinking.
He will. He'll say it now.
Come on, Sue.
I'm out, aren't they?
Jake.
He's like bursting at the same time.
Before we continue, can I just, I think I need to say something.
Don't go to an ad break.
What the hell is going on?
Oh,
What the hell is going on?
Oh, I need to pee. Ad break. Perfect timing.
I
I'll be back.
know. Come on. He's going to talk about being genuine, and he'll call Cass out about not being genuine.
Oh, he looks like he's about to have a real tantrum.
Yeah, he's gonna let loose.
And tantrum about to unfold for sure.
He will let loose. Which Jake's great. He's very hard on your sleeve. Says it how it is.
Yeah, it's a good way. Good way to live.
Mm. Oh my God.
Good. You joining the gym or something? Around the house. Get the latest looks in fashion and beauty for leisure from 4,000
Yeah.
retailers on eBay. This is hidden.
I can't see you guys anymore. Oh no, I can see Jared.
I can start.
Oh, Jared's mum.
I can see Jared's mum. I can hear you, Kelly, but I can't see you.
He's gone for an
That's
ad
it.
break.
Oh.
Ad break catch up.
Jared's gone
Reason
wee-wee.
going down. This is Woodgate.
I had one of my friends just tell me, you know, you can
Go nice.
What was that?
You're all out of wine. You're out of Riesling.
No. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. That's okay. I'll stick with the water now.
Back on the waters.
Water's okay. Big day tomorrow, so it's fine.
What have you got on tomorrow?
Going to the fridge on the way back.
Okay.
Sorted you out.
Gabba's got dual action, believes in both. It works fast. 2 ways. It neutralizes excess stomach acid and it forms protective barriers to help expel stomach acid.
Well, I won't be on the waters.
Want to sell something that keeps it
Good to go.
looking to buy from a huge range of quality second-hand goods for less.
We get about 10,000 ads more than the city here.
You get what? Sorry?
We get all this city ads. We get
Oh.
Here's our
Oh,
mask.
Jared's got his mask.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, mask up, Jared.
I'm gonna draw some little pictures on there.
I'll do that.
Yes, do it.
Is it midnight tonight? When do you guys have to mask up?
Midnight tonight.
But not us, only Melbourne.
No. Yeah, I've got my mask ready. I've got I told you, the Cambridge Bay mask ready.
Yeah. Put it on before you go to sleep so you're not breaking the law at midnight.
That's it. I'll be ready. I'll be ready to go.
What have you drawn? Whiskers?
Try to draw I'm trying to draw whiskers on my mask. It didn't work.
Arts and crafts at the Woodgate House.
Yeah.
It is.
We don't get in trouble for breaking COVID restrictions, do we? So we live together.
No, you guys don't.
Yeah. We live together, so I mean, we're allowed to do like less than 1.5.
Yeah. Well, my son gets into bed with me every morning. That's way less than 1.5. He climbs on top of me and he's like, "Mum, breakfast, breakfast, breakfast," shaking me. And
Yeah,
I'm
well,
like,
my
"Okay."
mum's not me in the morning.
No, I absolutely am not.
Maybe not. Thank you.
And he's not getting it with me either.
No.
It's not happening.
Not happening.
Well, see, I never want that to end. Oh.
Yeah, you will. Yes, you will. It gets ugly.
I'm at that stage where I'm like, I hope this never ends. Him wanting to jump into bed and cuddle up to me, but I'm sure when he becomes like a teenager, I'll be like, ooh, no.
No, when he's like, if he's old enough to walk, he should not be sleeping in your bed.
No, he doesn't sleep in my bed. He jumps into bed with me in the morning and goes, "Mum, breakfast," and cuddles up to me, but then he gets out. But I love that morning cuddle.
Oh, you're allowed a morning cuddle.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I get.
35.
Not when you're 35. It's not right. That would just be weird. All right, Jake's going to do
Oh, Jake.
It's all right, Jared. Just not every morning.
Not every.
What's
Just
he
Wednesday,
saying?
Sunday. No.
I snuggle my pillow every morning.
Hang on.
I did find love. It did work for me. So the rose ceremony definitely does mean something to me. I don't receive a friendship rose. So I receive a rose that doesn't mean what it means to me. I feel like there's a few people here that is taking it easy rather than taking a shot. And the worst thing that can happen is you find out someone's looking battle for you. I feel like you got to hold back a bit. You don't feel the connection, that's fine. But don't do it at the expense of not giving yourself a chance of exploring something, because otherwise you're just wasting your own time being here.
Yes.
I did find love. And if anything's experiences look to me, I'm still in love. And yeah, I think I'm going to make a decision to not take someone's rose that wants to be here when they're genuine and don't waste anyone's time. And I'm going to take a chance here and go find the love with.
Wow.
Wow.
Well done, Jake.
Jake, you're an absolute legend. Sorry to see you go, but I get why you got to leave.
Oh my God.
Sorry to see you. Yeah, good luck, guys. Be amazing.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. Okay.
Up again, paradise for a second time. But if anything, it's made me realise what I truly had. That I did find my person and that I am still in love with me.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm excited, I'm nervous, and I'm hopeful we can find our way back to each other. So I'm excited, I'm nervous. We can find our way back to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack May have left us the one man possibility paradise.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack May have left us paradise.
Game. You got to smile, mate.
Don't you think that he can be honest with his feelings? I wish I had anything like that.
Shorts. It looks like he's actually
He can be honest with his feelings.
Chin in his penis pants.
He won't.
Well, I mean, we know where that's going, but
Tim.
Did you give me the chance that day? Did you give me the chance to do?
yeah, girl.
So why not explore that?
He just needs to.
Right, just the roast of it just makes that differential. Over the opportunity of something that could blossom. Opportunity of something that could blossom.
Oh,
Alex.
I feel like Jamie doesn't want to go that extra mile. What I can, I'm here to find someone.
they do drain out these rose ceremonies. I'm not going to lie.
They go forever. No,
Three-
but okay,
2
we
hours.
think they go forever, but when you're in it, you're standing there for so long.
Yeah. Well, the first still photo that you need to get takes about 5 minutes to an hour when people keep moving because they've had too drink. So, you know, a
Correct.
still shot got people swaying is not easy. And then you've got to do that 3 or 4 times, and then I think it's 3 hours.
Is this
Like
the
in
ceremonies take 3 hours? Do they?
Or
By the
longer.
time you get everything done,
Wow.
because you've got to walk in, walk out, different kangaroo angle, walk in, walk out, then you've got to swap sides
Wow.
Yeah.
and walk in,
They,
and then do your still shot.
they feel painful to watch, but
It
that'd
takes
Oh, they're
forever.
worse.
be painful to make. Wow, that's crazy. 3 hours of pain.
What's
Oh,
like?
who will she choose?
Brittany.
Jamie.
Yay! But not
You're
you.
in front of us, Alex.
Oh,
How do you get it?
sorry.
Jamie.
Oh, darling. And a slap.
Yeah. Slap in the face.
I'm sorry that you didn't pursue her.
You might like it.
Poor Tim.
It's on now to say goodbye.
See you, Timmy boy.
Shouldn't be too sad. He's only been there for a day.
I'm so happy.
Mum, savage.
I can't wait to see
Yeah,
you.
big shit.
Ah,
Well,
next time.
Next time on Bachelor in Paradise.
I wonder when 2021 VIP's going to be.
Pushes the friendship with James.
Oh,
Not having those here.
That's a mega.
oh, Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, look out.
Oh, shit. She doesn't like anyone.
Angry lady.
Sit down, Kira. Sit down.
Devastating.
Oh my God. Wow.
Now, that's my ex there, James, if you didn't know.
No, I put 2 and 2 together, and the awkward sit at the screen too. Oh yeah.
So you guys really needed me on the Sunday show episode, not Tuesday night one.
Yeah.
Well, the rest is history. That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
And
Look,
we're
John.
about to watch unfolding.
It was a marathon. It was certainly a marathon episode of.
That went for so long.
That was the longest episode I've ever watched.
Like I feel like our eps went for like an hour.
Yeah, even if they were 2 hours, they probably felt like an hour. But no, thanks, guys.
We're now at 9:30. It started at 7:30. That's 2 hours.
Yeah, but normally they it's not even a finale. What a finale goes for 2 hours.
That's what I mean. What, the finale's going to go for 4 hours this year?
Oh, please don't.
Maybe 6 hour special. Well, thanks for sharing a bit of the behind the scenes stuff too, guys. Good to understand
It's been awesome.
of one of these shows,
Yeah, it has.
of what the after effects are, and good to see you both not only resilient but come out stronger and better and more rounded and whole people. So it was pretty cool to get to know you a little bit and flick through. Good to see Jared just comfortably looking at an X on telly with his mum and just pushing through. And and good to have a laugh with you both as well.
Thanks,
all
Kel.
to see mum too.
It's been
Nation,
a lot of fun.
Background.
It's been great.
We had a good.
Fantastic. We'll do it. We'll do it again on another takeover. And thanks for your all the viewers, all the comments as well. We appreciate your time. Appreciate your involvement. And we'll let you get back to a Tom's Cap and you can finish that second bottle of wine, Alexandra.
I have just opened it. So
A little inkling.